Welcome everybody, it's Candace, Gentle Yoga for Everyone. Today I'm here to guide you through a yoga sequence of stretching postures to promote flexibility. I'll meet you on your mat. So we'll be standing on the mat, and I just want to make sure that you have a good alignment here. Super. So we have the mat in a horizontal alignment. We're going to take an inhale breath, guide the arms to extend outward and upward. The palms will face forward. Be sure to relax your shoulders. Also relax the low jaw. Let your tongue release from the roof of your mouth. Allow the breath to become a little more full. On your exhale, we're going to step the feet out more than hip width apart. Bend the knees. Lower the elbows. Elbows flow to bending. Let's go ahead and guide the heels inward slightly, and we'll connect in a goddess pose. From here, take another inhale. When you exhale, rotate upper body to the right slowly. The left elbow flows towards the front of the room. The chin flows towards the right shoulder, and we gaze at the wall behind us. On the inhale breath, now untwist, flowing back to the neutral spine position. Be mindful of the lower abdominal wall, keeping the belly flowing inward. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, rotate the upper body now towards the left. Left elbow flows to the wall behind, chin flows towards that left elbow. Notice the fullness of the breath during this wonderful spinal twist. On our next inhale breath, we're going to untwist. And remember, go at your own pace. From here, the next breath allows the knees to straighten, elbows straighten. The body will form an X shape. The next breath allows the palms to rotate in and begin to heel toe the feet inward. Toes come forward, heels come inward. Just keep heel toeing until your thighs meet. Arms are now parallel. With the arms parallel, take a breath. Let the fingertips touch. Clasp your hands and keep your pointer fingers straight. Notice how all the weight of the body is guided to the heels. On the inhale breath, we're going to reach our hands up. Let's breathe. Reach hands up to the sky. The spine lengthens. On the exhale breath, slowly, let the body fold towards the right. The upper body folds to the right as the hands press away from the body. Keep the weight rooted in the heels and then turn the head up and your nose will point up towards the sky. Engage your glute muscles by squeezing them and allow your breath to become a little more fluid in this side stretch. Very good for the obliques. Very good for inviting more flexibility into the spine. On the inhale breath, we're going to rise up. So at your own pace, breathe. Lift your heart and the arms flow upward. The nose points to the front of the room. Your shoulders are relaxing. And just notice the flow of the breath. From here, we're going to take a long cleansing breath. And on the exhale, let the upper body fold down to the left. Keep pressing your hands away from your body. Keep your elbows nice and straight. And then turn the head upward. Your nose is pointing towards the sky. So by stretching the muscles in the back like this is really good for the trapezoid muscle, which is a part of the muscle group that supports good posture. Notice how your heart is beating and take another breath. On the next inhale, we begin to rise up. Heart rises, arms flow upward. We are now in the neutral spine position, so we can take a breath, straighten our fingers, release the arms downward, squeezing those elbows and lifting the heart up. From here, the breath guides the arms forward, and we'll bend our knees, hinge in hips, as if we're sitting in a chair. We're connecting with our chair pose. The weight of the body is rooted in our heels. From here, we'll take another breath, and on the exhale, guide the arms closer. Palms meet, elbows bend. Remember, let your breath be full and fluid as you relax shoulders. From here, we'll take another breath. On the exhale, rotate upper body to the right slowly, slowly. Guide your belly in as you begin to twist. We're guiding the shoulders towards a stacked position and allowing our thumbs to rest at heart center. This is called a twisted chair posture. You might actually feel the rhythm of the heart as the thumbs rest in front of heart center. From here, as we're noticing the heart rhythm, we're going to take a breath and untwist, flowing back to the neutral spine position, relaxing our shoulders and actively guiding the navel closer towards the spinal cord. Let's breathe so deep we can feel it behind our heart. Awesome flow. Take another breath, and as you exhale, rotate upper body now towards the left. Guide your belly in, left shoulder flows towards the sky. We're encouraging your shoulders to be stacked, and thumbs remain at heart center. That bone that protects the heart, that bone, center bone, is called the sternum. So the thumbs are resting gently against the sternum. We're enjoying the fullness of the breath, allowing breath to connect with heart energy. So good for the body. From here, we'll take an inhale breath and begin to untwist. Let's breathe, untwisting, flowing back to the neutral spine position. So we can take an inhale breath and rise up slowly. Guide your navel inward, press palms together actively, and let your hands rise up. Squeeze those kneecaps, transfer weight to the heels, and as the elbows straighten, let your palms face forward. Relax your shoulders, and this allows us to connect in a mountain pose. Mountain pose is my favorite yoga posture. It's very simple, and however, it's also very effective. Mountain pose. In mountain pose, we engage all the muscles of the body from fingertips to the toes. Notice the rise and fall of your chest in this mountain pose. From here, we'll take a breath, rotate arms in, guide them closer, palms meet. From here, we're going to step the feet outward. Let's breathe, step our feet outward, and we're going to take a widened stance. Guide your weight to your heels and squeeze those kneecaps. Then take a deep breath. When we release the breath, we're going to release the palms. Squeeze those elbows. Now the elbows are called a hinge joint. That means they move in one direction. Arms flow to shoulder level, and by squeezing the elbows, we activate bicep tricep muscles, helping to tone and strengthen them. The next breath allows the palms to face downward, and then the left foot points away from the body. The right toes come in slightly. Next breath, let's reach that left hand past left toes. Breathe deep. And remember, always move at your own pace. Don't let my cues rush you. When you can no longer reach with the left hand, allow the left hand to lower, right arm rises, and we'll have the palms face the front of the room. Turn your head upward if possible, but if not, you can just have your nose point to the front of the room. More advanced is having the nose point up to the sky, encouraging the shoulders to be stacked so we can enjoy the fullness of our breath in this triangle pose, inviting flexibility into the spine, hips, and shoulders all at the same time. The next inhale breath allows us to reach that right hand up. Let's breathe, reach and rise up. We're guiding the navel inward, left arm rises. The next breath allows the left toes to point forward, all 10 toes point to the front of the room. Now we'll focus on the right foot. Let's breathe, right toes point away from the body. Keep your legs straight by squeezing those kneecaps. On the exhale breath, let the arms release down. We're moving with purpose and focus, guiding arms to shoulder level, palms face down, squeeze those elbows, and reach your right hand past your right toes. Keep reaching to lengthen your spine. When you can no longer reach, right arm lowers and left arm rises. The right arm will flow in front of right leg. We have our palms facing forward, fingers straight. And each time you're exhaling, be mindful to guide your navel inward. This will engage abdominal wall, so good for the body. And we're gazing up, if possible, or we can have the nose pointing to the front of the room. Do what works best for you at this moment in time. From here, we're going to focus on our left hand. Let's reach upward and rise up on an inhale breath. Guide your navel inward, right arm will rise. In yoga, the slower the better. Don't rush. We were just inverted. So we want the blood flow to go back in the right direction. The breath allows all 10 toes to flow forward towards the front of the room. From here, we'll rotate the arms in, guide them closer, and take a breath and bend the elbows. We're also lifting our heart up and allowing our thumbs to flow to heart center. When we connect at heart center, begin to heel toe the feet inward. Thighs touch. With the thighs touching, we're going to be able to take a seat on our mat. So if you're for more advanced yogis, we'll take a breath and bend the knees and let the heels lift. All right? Guide your belly in, and you're going to let your glutes flow towards your heels. Thumbs are resting at heart center. Everyone else, if that's a little too advanced, just go ahead and sit on your mat. From here, we'll take a breath, release the palms, fingertips connect with the mat, and we're going to guide our glutes towards the mat, crossing the legs. This is our easy pose. If you can't sit in easy pose, that's perfectly fine. Take any comfortable seated position that works well for your body at this moment in time. Allow your arms to rest on your legs or at your side. Let's lift the heart up and gaze towards the tip of the nose. This will be a moment of reflection to observe how the body is feeling, how the heart is beating, how the breath is flowing. On the inhale breath, begin to lift the arms outward and upward. The belly flows inward, and then we rotate arms in. Guide them a little closer, allowing palms to meet. So we can take a full breath. Soften those elbows, guide them to bend. And together, we're going to flow to heart center. Once you connect with heart center, take another breath. On the exhale, let the body release forward. Let's remember the importance of giving ourselves grace and being gentle and kind to our bodies. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. You can inhale and rise up, relax the arms. Right, awesome flow. For those of you that joined the class a little later from the beginning, I'd like to introduce myself again. My name is Candace. My yoga platform is Gentle Yoga for Everyone. I'm here to encourage people to take best care of their bodies, and that's why I do these videos. And please hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel. Share this video with others if you found it to be helpful. Have a beautiful day. Bye.